Good morning, class. Okay, so before we start, let us pray first. So now let us bow our head and feel the presence of God. Amen. So thank you. Before you sit down, please pick up the trash under your chairs. Okay, thank you. You may now sit down. So, Miss Secretary, do we have an absentees for the day? Okay, thank you. That is good to hear. So let us activity first before we going to our formal discussion. So this activity entitled Hunt Me. So in this activity, you are going to hunt the words that are possibly connected to our new lesson. If you see the word or you found the word, just raise your hands and say what word you have found. The students who got the right answer will get a prize at the end of the lesson. So class, are you ready? Okay, thank you. So let's start our activity. So in this activity, who wants to answer first? Yes, Miss Asia? Okay. So titignan natin mamaya kung tama yung inyong sagot. Okay, yes, Mr. Mandigma? Okay, very good. Thank you. Miss Romero? Very good. Yes, Miss Janela? Very good. Thank you. So, Miss Jillian? Okay, thank you. Very good. Miss Lealyn? Okay, thank you. So, your answer are all correct. So, let's see kung tama ba mga sinagot nyo. Kung nandito ba siya sa ating word hunt. Let's see. So, as you can see, tama ang mga sinagot nyo. So, nandito yung occupational dance, life cycle dance, pagdidiwata, salip, ritual dance, and mananagat. So, tama ang mga sagot nyo. So, yung mga sumagot, makakakuha ng prize at the end of our lesson. So, let us proceed to our new topic. So, our topic for today is about ethnic dance. So, class, what do you think or what comes to your mind first when you hear ethnic dance or from the word ethnic? Yes, Miss Asia. Okay, very good. It is all about cultural dances. So, ethnic dance, objective first. In this lesson, students are expected to explain ethnic dance and its differences or different types. Second is create an advocacy material showing the importance of preserving tradition and culture in creative way. And last, appreciate the diversity and tradition of ethnic dance. Okay. So, in ancient, it is in ancient in origin but contemporaneous. Ano ba ibig sabihin nito? Ibig sabihin, ang ethnic dance, ito ay matagal nang nabuo or decades ago or centuries ago ito nabuo or nagawa ng ating mga ninuno, but still, we are practicing it today. Ginagawa pa rin natin ito ngayon, but in a different forms like sa music, sa dance, sa mga choreography, sa languages, or the symbols. So, class, it is ancient in origin and contemporaneous. Kasi ginagawa natin ito sa panahon natin ngayon at naipapasa pa natin siya into our next generation. So, ethnic dance is lives on the Philippines and the forms and function are many. Performed by a variety of ethnic groups, over 7,000 plus, over 7,000 plus islands. So, many of these dance have changed through time. So, ito ay pabago-bago sa paglipas ng panahon. But, much of what it is are still alive in all colors and rhythms. So, sinabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, ito ay, na mas mapaganda pa natin, So, magitan ng pagsayaw gamit ng iba't ibang choreo or mga steps. So, in many modes of observance. So, ritual dance, who wants to read? Yes, Miss Asia? Okay, thank you. So, as stated here, it is simply a dance characterized by a particular group or particular cultural group. So, ito isinasayaw ng mga cultural group sa ating, like for example, ang ating mga ninuno, it is because meron sila, ginagawa nila ito, it is because meron silang ipinapakita sa kanilang mga ninuno. Like for example, is kanilang pasalamat. And at the base of epic dance are those that imitate nature and life, while at the social core are performed that keep at an ethno-linguistic group which is spirited and cohesive. So, pag sinabi nating epic dance, ito ay sinasayaw ng isang cultural group with the purpose. Like for example, itong isang grupo na ito is sasayaw sila or gagawa sila ng ritual dance. It is because ang purpose nila is gusto nilang maipakita yung kanilang pasalamat or reverence or mataas na pagrespeto sa kanilang mga ninuto, sa kanilang mga ninuno, like mga kanilang mga anitos or mga diwatas na pinaniniwalaan nilang nasa paligid nila or nasa nature nila. So, ang main purpose ng ritual dance is para ma-unite or ma-unite ang mga ethno-linguistic group. So, let us move to the next slides. So, in this topic, we have 3 types of ethnic dance. So, ano nga ba ito? Una ay ang ritual dance nga. Many old rituals are still observed, often a composite of expressive forms and religious orientations. So, ang ritual dance daw ay ito ay na-observe pa rin natin hanggang ngayon, but in a composite of expressive forms. Like for example, like what I have said earlier, sa dance, sa music, sa choreo, sa mga steps, or sa languages, and especially sa mga symbols. So, the people fear and revere the spirits that dwell in nature, like diwatas, or as well as their anitos or their ancestors. A community gathers around a babaylan or shaman who officiate at ritual. So, ang sinasabi itong babaylan, ito yung namumuno sa kanilang grupo, which is dun sila sumasayaw sa palibot na yon. So, the example of ritual dance is the pagdidiwata. So, who wants to read? Yes, Miss Romero. Okay, thank you. You may now sit. Pagdidiwata is a dance originating from the Tagbanwa of Palawan, which depicts a ritual after a rice harvest. So itong pagdidiwata is kanilang ginagawa kapag sila ay nakapag-ani na or after ng rice harvest nila. So bakit nga ba nila ito ginagawa? It is because gusto nilang maipakita yung kanilang pasalamat sa kanilang mga ninuno. It is because gusto nilang maipakita yung kanilang pagpasalamat dahil sa patuloy na blessings na kanilang natatanggap at dahil sa pagpaprotekta nila, sa pagpaprotekta ng kanilang mga ninuno sa kanilang buhay. So these rites are held as part of thanksgiving and part of appeal for continued protection. So next is pagdidiwata is led a babaylan where an alindungan. So kanina nga sinabi ko, sila ay sumasayaw palibot sa kanilang babaylan, which is the babaylan, ito yung namumuno sa kanila sa kanilang grupo. So ito yung example ng pictures ng pagdidiwata. Yan yung, kung makikita nyo, may mga bilao at may mga leaf ng kanilang palay. Dahil nga itong sayo na ito, it is about pasasalamat, at ito ay ginagawa nila after rice harvest. So next type of ethnic dance is the life cycle dance. So life cycle dance is a dance which celebrates an individual birth, baptism, courtship, wedding, and demise. So, pag sinabi natin demise, it is death. So, kung magataka kayo kung bakit sinaselebrate nila ang death, it is because gusto nilang iparamdam sa namatay na meron pa rin silang pagkakaisa. So, life cycle dance, ito nga ay sinaselebrate nila ang baptism at ang birth, courtship, wedding, and also the demise. The life of young is devotedly and joyful, cohered, and nurtured and protected. So, ang pagsilang ng bagong buhay or ng bata is isinaselebrate nila. It is because, yun nga, paulit-ulit, pasalamat. Dahil sa patuloy na blessings or sa buhay na dumadating sa kanila. At dahil patuloy pa rin silang pinoprotektahan. So, the example of life cycle dance is the salip, which is, salip is a kalinga dance in which a warrior is depicted claiming in his bride by giving her matrimonial blanket. So mamaya makikita niyo sa picture kung ano nga ba ang itsura ng matrimonial blanket. So the woman balanced several clay pots on her heads and followed the men. So ito, sa sayo na ito is makikita nyo, ang babae dito is merong clay pots or mga palayok na patong-patong na ay binabalance niya sa kanyang ulo habang sumasayaw. So, an action expressing submission, and the man actions resemble those of a curting rooster. So, isirisimbolize ang pagsayaw ng lalaki is parang para siyang manok or rooster na nanliligaw sa babae. This is also a version of this dance performed with two men and competing for the woman's favor. So, hindi lang babae at lalaki ang gumagawa ng sayaw na ito, kundi parehong lalaki. So, bakit? Para maipakita ng dalawang lalaki or kumbaga sa pagsayaw nila, kinukuha nila yung simpatsya or favor ng babae kung kanino nga ba ito sasama or what we call that term, kung kanino siya, yun nga, sasama. So, here is the example picture of salip. Kung makikita nyo sa picture, yan nga yung sabi ko kanina sa inyo, meron silang patong-patong na clay pots or palayok sa kanilang ulo, which is, yun yung binabalance nila habang sumasayaw. At makikita nyo sa picture, yung lalaki is merong blanket. Yan yung sinasabi kanina na matrimonial blanket. Okay, next type is the occupational dance. So, who wants to read? Yes, Miss Romero. Okay, thank you. So, occupational dance. From the word occupational. Ito ay ang paggaya ng mga dancers sa trabaho ng like for example sa pagpapalay, sa mga isda, pwede rin sa mga magsasaka. So, occupational dance are dance which transform defense and livelihood activities to celebrate performances. The theme of the dance would differ depending on where they live, near the seas or fields or by the mountain. So sinasabi ko nga kanina, ito ay depende sa kung ano yung ginagaya nilang trabaho ng mga tao. Like for example is sa magpapalay. So sa kanilang dance, ipapakita nila kung ano yung mga suot ng magpapalay or kung ano yung movements na ginagawa ng mga magsasaka habang sila ay nagtatanim ng palay. But in dancing. So the example of occupational dance is the mananagat. From the word mananagat, ito ay ang mga mangingisda. So mananagat is an occupational dance which originated from Bogo in Cebu. Dance imitates the work of fishermen and his companions. So dito nga sa mananagat, ito ay ang sayaw na ginagaya nila ang trabaho ng mga mangingisda, which is sa laot. Sa sayaw na ito is makikita nyo kung ano yung mga gamit na ginagamit ng mga mangingisda. Like for example is the lambat, bangka, at saka yung paddle. Yung paddle is yung kanilang sagwan, which is ginagamit nila iyon para maipakita ang trabaho na ginagawa ng mga mangingisda sa laot. So, performers are composed of girls wearing kimono, which is sleeveless blouse, and boys wearing cotton shirt and colored pants. So, dancers carry a paddle and scoops as part of the act of imitating the fisherman's life. So, kagaya nga na sinabi ko kanina, ang kanilang mga pinapakita sa video or sa sayaw is yung mga ginagamit ng mga mananagat or ng mga mangingisda. At ito ay isinasagawa nila through dancing. So, here is the example picture of mananagat. So, makikita niyo sa picture, meron silang bit-bit na paddle or the sagwan, at meron silang what we call that, the lambat. And also, yung kanilang mga suot, which is karaniwang sinusuot ng mga mangingisda kapag sila ay pumapalaot. So, class, mayroon ba kayo naintindihan sa ating topic for today? Okay, very good. So, if meron, can you state me the 3 types of ethnic dance? Yes, Miss Romero. Okay, very good. It is ritual dance, life cycle dance, and the occupational dance. So, ano ang example na natakal natin kanina ng ritual dance? Okay, yes, Mr. Mandigba. Okay, very good. It is the pagdidiwata. So, give me the example naman ng life cycle dance. Yes, Miss Asia. Okay, very good. It is the salip. And next, the last type of ethnic dance, which is the occupational dance. Give me the example of that. Yes, Miss Lealyn. Okay, very good. It is the mananagat. So, for the last question, ano ang ibig sabihin ng ethnic dance? Or kahit konting words lang para may identify kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng ethnic dance. Yes, Miss Jillian? Okay, very good. So, ethnic dance, it is a simple dance that characterized by a particular cultural group. Okay, so tatandaan yan kasi magkakaroon tayo ng quiz next time. So, class, meron pa ba kayong katanungan tungkol sa ating discussion for today? So, kung wala, it is all of that is about ethnic dance. So, yun lang naman ang ating topic for today. So, if you don't have any questions, so meron akong assignment sa inyo. Ang assignment na ito is magre-research kayo ng other ethnic dances na hindi nasama sa ating discussion. And by next meeting, kayo ay papatayuin ko upang i-recite kung ano ba yung na-research nyo at kung ano yung mga meaning at examples na na-research nyo. So, okay, thank you class for your participation. So, kung wala kayong tanong, goodbye class. Okay, thank you. You may now take your recess.